Hello and welcome to the Drone Zone. I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
And I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Hey Joe, all aboard?
I have a feeling this conversation is going to be picking up steam shortly.
Oh yeah, we better stay on track though.
Of course we are.
Because we're talking about trains today. Trains. What do you know about trains in Arizona?
Very staple in Arizona, plus there's been a lot of movies about trains in Arizona.
There have.
310 to Yuma comes to mind.
Yep.
And trains in Arizona. What about trains in Arizona for you?
Well, trains were very vital to the growth of the Arizona Territory. Back in 1877, the Southern Pacific started through Yuma, and trains, the railway through Arizona, just helped with the 5 C's of Arizona, which are the economic pillars of the state.
And I'll give you a little history. My grandfather was an engineer on Santa Fe Railroad for a very long time.
Wow. That's very interesting. That's a little fun fact about your family history.
A little family history. He was an engineer, Santa Fe, and I used to have the old little, look like just like him back in the day with a little hat and everything.
Yeah, every kid loves trains, right?
Right.
Back to the 5 C's, Joe. Could you name the 5 C's of Arizona?
Copper, climate,
okay,
cotton.
Okay, it's 3. 2 more.
Copper, climate. I'm going to go with 3.
Okay. Copper, cattle, cotton, citrus, climate.
Climate.
Yeah. And trains were a way back in the day. You didn't have the, highways or anything like that to transport all the goods throughout Arizona and just throughout the whole U.S.
Right.
So trains are very important to the growth of this state, which on February 14th, 1912, Arizona finally became a state.
That's very true. So in Chandler, we have a very unique railroad museum.
We do.
And that you found this, and you were the pilot in command for this.
Yeah, I found this. It's at Tumbleweed Park. It's got a bunch of trains on the tracks. You can walk through them. You can go, they have a museum there and just learn about the whole history. And like we were talking, how trains had such an impact on this state.
So choo-choo, let's go. Let's have a look at the drone zone.
Hi, I'm Steve Weissel, Curator and Vice President of the Arizona Railway Museum. We're at the Arizona Railway Museum in Chandler, Arizona. We're located in the Tumbleweed Park. We are a museum of real trains. We have a number of passenger cars, freight cars, steam locomotive, diesel locomotive. The museum was started by 5 rail fans that wanted to preserve Arizona's rail history. The city of Chandler provided them an opportunity. Thankfully, we've been here for over 40 years. We have approximately over 50 pieces of equipment rolling stock. We have passenger cars date back from 1879 all the way up to just pre and into Amtrak service from the 1960s. Steam locomotive, we have a diesel locomotive from the local copper mine, freight cars from boxcars, tank cars, flat cars, cabooses. People can go through 12 of the passenger cars that we have currently open, and as well as you can go up in the cab of the steam locomotive, and we've got a rope up there. You can give a tug on that and ring the bell. We also have a building that we have smaller artifacts on display for visitors to learn about Arizona rail history. The 5 C's of Arizona, copper, cattle, cotton, citrus, and climate, are industries of early Arizona that basically reasons why people came here to develop and have business here. All of them relied on trains to either haul materials in or haul produce, cattle, copper out to the rest of the world. And prior to an interstate highway system, there wasn't reliable road transportation. So the railroads were the fastest and reliable way to move information, move people, move product. They really were pivotal to the development of the Arizona economy. We are probably one of the biggest all-volunteer railroad museums around. Everything that you see here has been restored, maintained, rebuilt, repaired by members who volunteer their time and skill to keep things preserved. I hope that people that visit our museum leave with a little bit more knowledge, leave with an appreciation of the way things used to be.
right, BK, you were a pilot in command on this. I was your visual observer.
Yep.
From the get-go, there were so many hazards on this one flight that it's like every hazard in the world was right here for us as a drone pilot.
Yeah, it was a tricky flight. We were flying in controlled airspace. We were near the Chandler airport, and if you see in the drone footage that the train museum was right along a bunch of power lines. So as Part 107 pilot, we have to get approval to fly in controlled airspace. A lot of the times we ask for a LANCE approval, which is a low altitude authorization and notification capability.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it stands for.
Sure.
And a lot of time it's automatic. But this time, where the museum is in Chandler in the Tumbleweed Park, it's 0 feet ceiling.
You can't fly there.
You can't fly there. So I couldn't get an automatic approval, so I had to ask for further coordination with the FAA, and that's a manual review of our flight.
Okay.
So I'll have to write up what our flight is. I have a visual observer,
right,
and how high we need to be. So we flew at 100 feet
correct,
at that museum, and I think it worked out perfect. And it was key to have you as a visual observer because you kept telling me, because the planes were coming in, landing at the airport or taking off. So
planes everywhere.
Planes and trains.
Planes and trains. It was like planes. Now, how long does that take for you to get a response back when you do that sort of request?
When you do further coordination like that, it could take up to 90 days. For me, I did it the week before our flight, gave them a couple days, and we got approved.
So going forward, if we do this again, we should give them plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Give them plenty of time so they can manually review your request to fly there.
Okay. And now we're going to head to Scottsdale.
Scottsdale, yes.
Ooh, more trains. No planes, just trains in this one.
Just trains in this one. You got your ticket to ride?
I got my ticket to ride.
All right. Scottsdale, McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park. They've been celebrating 50 years since they opened.
They have. It's a huge park in Scottsdale. If you're not familiar with it, when you're in Scottsdale, you should definitely check it out. But let's check out the Scottsdale Drone Zone.
The nostalgia. You get that clicking noise of the wheels on the tracks like you would a real train going by. Hi, my name is Daryl Grimes. I'm the operations supervisor here at McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park. The park started back in 1975, so we're coming up on 50 years. The McCormick family donated 70 acres of land to the city of Scottsdale with the mindset of making 30 of those acres into a train park. Guy Tillman, the founder of the park, donated all of his trains, all of his rolling stock, the tracks. The Paradise and Pacific Railroad, so that is the name of our railroad. We have 10 cars per train. It does a figure 8 loop around the park, so it's about a 10-minute ride. Any given day, you're looking at 80 to 100 people per train. The kids love going through the tunnel. It's a dark, 120-foot long tunnel, and they just love going through that, and they'll scream. Enjoy the scenery. You can take a look at Camelback Mountain when you're going past, enjoying the ride. If you're into history, we have historical museums, we have presidential train cars, we have a model train exhibit, we have playgrounds, we have new additions. Just this year, we've been under construction and highly anticipated an indoor play area. We know in the summertime it's so hot, people are looking for stuff to do. We created an indoor play structure. It's a 10,000 square foot building. It's a roundhouse. It houses a massive train. It is 3 levels of play. There's a lot of different interactives within the train. Outside, we added a 5,000 square foot splash pad. And we have a couple of different water elements that are dump buckets. There's different water features of different shows. There's a railroad crossing signal that rings when you push a button. So there's just a lot of little different elements that ties into the train theme. We We are celebrating 50 years this year, so it's a big year for us. October 4th, 1975 was our grand opening day. This year, October 4th, will be our 50th anniversary, so we will be doing a big celebration on that day. It's great to see that people have been coming to this park since day one, and they still come back, and they bring their kids bring their kids now. We enjoy to hear those stories. We enjoy seeing the photos that they send us of them as a kid on the old playground or the new playground. The reason why we're here is because they continue to come back and support the park and, you know, continue to build those traditions and memories.
That was the McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park in Scottsdale celebrating 50 years. Joe, another train that a lot of people like to ride, tourists, if you live here, is in Clarkdale, Arizona. It's the Verde Canyon Railroad.
Yes, it is. And it's real pretty up there in Clarksdale. We've done a lot of droning actually in Clarksdale as well. But this train is something unique to see because it's not just your typical train.
No, it's a train that has open air cars, so you can see, you drive through the Verde Canyon, which is nicknamed the second Grand Canyon of Arizona. Did you know that?
No.
You see the red rocks, just the wildlife, the desert. It's a perfect way to experience Arizona.
It's a great way to experience Arizona, and it's not far from downtown, and it's a great day trip.
It is. Perfect day trip.
BK, it looks like we're running out of steam. Take us home.
I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
And I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Keep your drone soaring and your adventures exploring.